A Confederate controversy in Norfolk tops the news now. Calls to take down Confederate flags from government buildings have been ringing out across the South this week, and now a group wants to take down a monument on Main Street in downtown Norfolk. While the city has no comment on the matter, many others do have an opinion. 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings has both sides. Brandi?
Yes, Stephanie, you know, after that heartbreaking tragedy in Charleston, many people started to call for the Confederate flag to be removed because of what they say it represented. And while one group wants this monument here in Norfolk removed, many others we talked to today say leave it alone. Dozens, possibly even hundreds, pass this Confederate monument in downtown Norfolk every day. Activist Roy Perry Bay wants it removed.
They need to vote and remove it.
It's a statue first discussed in the 1800s, erected, then moved in the 60s for fear that it could be damaged during the building of the now Bank of America building. It was re-erected in the 70s and put here near its original site. Perry Bay says the Confederate flag and the monument are symbols of hate.
Here we have a statue that represents everything ugly about the past and the future that we're still fighting. It means everything to those of us who understand segregation and discrimination and racial hate and racial bigotry.
Not everyone who passes this monument agrees with the calls to remove it.
I think it's a part of our history. And I think it should remain.
I believe that the Confederate flag, it should be, put down, but I don't think that it should be torn down, the whole monument.
To me, it's not offensive, but I understand how to some people it probably is.
I understand it is a part of history and certain people's heritage, but personally, I'm from Charleston, and with the events that just happened, I do feel like the flag should be removed.
In addition to the letter sent to Norfolk City leaders, Perry Bay says he sent letters to state leaders hoping to gain support to get this monument taken down.
They need to move it in some cemetery or some museum setting, but certainly it doesn't belong on Main Street.
So 10 on your side did learn that there are 2 other monuments in the city of Norfolk, although they are in cemeteries. We also learned today in covering this story that there's actually a state law that prevents the removal of war monuments dedicated to those in the war. We're going to put that on our website, WAVY.com. We do want to mention that a spokesman for the city of Norfolk told us the city has no comment on this, and so far we've also not heard back from Congressman Bobby Scott or Congressman Scott Ridgell's office. Once we do, we'll let you know. For now, live in Norfolk, I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.